get back to our father. Right here.
Oh,
No, he said Illuminati. Come on. Pyramid.
a pyramid.
Where's the pyramids from? Here you go.
You thought Egypt?
Egypt. You know? America is spiritually Egypt. Who were you before slavery? So let me ask y'all brothers a question, right? What age are you? 14. 14? 14?
15.
15?
14.
So y'all around the same age group, right?
Yeah.
So now when you go to the school, do they teach y'all about slavery?
Yes. Yeah.
So what are some things that they teach you in slavery? Deuteronomy 28. Because we're about to show you Bible prophecy. What do they teach you in slavery?
I got it.
Come on, David, come on.
It taught that it mainly teaches about how you're black people, right?
You too?
Me too.
I'm gonna show you.
I got mixed family.
What's your father's nationality?
Dominican. Well, I'm full Dominican. But
Okay.
on my mom's side, my grandma's black, and then my great grandma's black. Like before,
Okay.
and then like the rest of my family's like.
Right. Okay. So let's go back. So they teach y'all about slavery.
Yeah.
So what do they say?
That black people are like
it's slavery. Go ahead.
Yeah, that they've been oppressed for years until they got their freedom, but
Okay.
not fully yet.
So we've been oppressed. Like what was the black people? What was their oppression?
Like they're getting stolen from their homelands and taken over here
How did they get over here?
from ships, from white
Ships,
people.
right? Okay. Okay. Good. I want to hear from you. So when they got stolen from their land,
So smart.
so-called, and they brought here, what was the oppression like?
Slave days, work.
Working where?
Yeah,
They work
field.
at Chase Bank?
Nah.
Where?
Plantations.
Plantations, right? We building here. They worked at plantations, right? Okay, so now let me ask you a question. Were they able to marry, reproduce?
No.
Yeah, they were. How am I here right now?
Nah,
It's my parents, my foreparents, right? They was able to marry and reproduce, right? All right. I'm gonna show you all what. Come on. What else? What else happened to our people?
They were tortured when they didn't do their work.
They was tortured. They was beat when they didn't do their work. For example, right? You said you're from the Gad, huh?
Salvador.
Huh?
My dad's from Salvador.
Salvador. Okay, so
What's the name? He's Zebulon.
Zebulon.
Yeah, he's Zebulon.
You Zebulon. You're not in. But for the Native Americans, because that's what you originally point at, they was here before, right? So what happened to them? Because the black people got brought here, beat, right? What happened to the Native Americans?
They were already slaves.
No. They was living here.
They got killed. They got kicked out of their home.
They got moved. They got pushed. Now, they got pushed. That's what the Trail of Tears, right? I'm gonna show you all what you said in the Bible. Y'all ready? Let's go. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Now, while we go through this, I want you to keep in mind all the people. The African Americans, the Jamaicans, the Haitians, the Dominicans. I want you to keep all of them in mind, okay? Read.
But it shall come to pass.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen, read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy,
Hearken meaning to listen unto God, read.
unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
So all these people on that side was given rules and guidelines. God's laws, God's commandments, read.
And his statutes which I command thee this day,
Go ahead.
that all these curses.
So it's prophecy that these people on that side ain't gonna listen to God. So what's gonna happen to them?
That all these curses.
Is curses a good thing or a bad thing? Bad thing, right? Read.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the curses is gonna come upon these people on the side and overtake them. right? Read the next verse.
Cursed shalt thou be in the cities.
What? Cursed shalt thou be in the cities, right? Today we have cities. What happened to what? Floyd, George Floyd. He got killed where?
In the city.
Right there in the street. God said that's a curse. You understand? Read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So, my brother, you said what? The black man and the Dominicans was working where when they got to this land?
Plantations.
Plantations. That's the field. What? How we was cursed? We was had to pick cotton. We had to. Some of y'all had to put sugar cane. You understand? Y'all had to mine. Did y'all know y'all had to mine for gold? And if y'all didn't bring enough gold, they would cut off your hands. Did y'all? They don't teach that history. Read.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land.
Because why? When we was able to breed and have kids, what? They had the children work in the field. And you see this right here? Look at this right here. Look at this. Describe what's going on in that picture right there. Because the fruit of our body is our offspring. What's that? What's going on in that? That's a, what's that?
A kid.
That's an alligator, right? What else?
A baby.
A baby. Them leather shoes that we wear, guess how they was able to obtain those leather shoes? They tied a rope on that black baby, threw him in the swamp. When the alligator went out to bite the baby, that's when they took a shotgun and shot the alligator. That's how they use our babies as bait. Just how y'all went fishing ever?
Yeah.
You put bait on the net and then you catch the fish?
Yeah.
That's what they did to our people. So when they said, cursed be the fruit of thy body, that's what they was doing to our children. Read.
And cursed,
Give me verse 30.
verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife and another.
Because why? We would be able to marry. We was marrying on the plantation. Read.
And another man shall lie with her.
When it says another man shall lie with her, what does that mean? Huh? Come on, I can't hear you. Adultery? Yeah. But adultery, is it consensual? Is that what is described? Is it consensual or against the will?
Against the will.
So what is that?
I sin.
Huh?
I sin. Rape.
Rape. The white man was raping our wives. That's what it means. Another man shall lie with her. Read.
And thou shalt build an house.
Because we built this country. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we built this whole entire, all these buildings, we constructed it and we built it. Right? Read.
And thou shalt not dwell therein.
We lived in the shacks, we lived in the houses, but what is that going into? We wasn't reaping the benefits. You understand? Read.
Thou shalt plant a vineyard.
A vineyard. You know what a vineyard is?
I know what it is, but like, I don't know how to describe it, but
You know what a vineyard is?
I have no idea. I haven't heard that word before. No.
A vineyard is a field that stretches for acres upon acres. So when you plant a vineyard, right? What's the purpose of it?
And thou shalt not gather the grapes thereof.
It's to what? Grow crops. But we was picking the grapes, we was picking the cotton, we was picking the corn, but we wasn't reaping the benefits because the white man was getting 110% profit. Now I want to show you something else. Go to 68. Because who said, how did the black man get here?
Ships.
Ships, right?
Yeah, I said that.
Let's go.
The book of
we just asked
Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Hey, amigo, man, I keep, man. Where you going?
I have to go get some.
Come on, man. This is your history, bro.
I don't have to go get some.
Come back. I'm gonna see you. What's your name? What's your name? Felix, I would like to see you come back, man. You understand? You go.
I don't think I can because I'm delivering food.
Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Because what did the Israelites do in Egypt? What did the Israelites do in Egypt?
I have no idea.
Huh? Alex, right?
Yeah.
What did the Israelites do in Egypt?
They I forgot.
What did the Israelites do in Egypt?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right, read it. We're going to tell you what the Israelites did in Egypt. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
God will cause, for breaking God's laws, he will cause us to go back into Egypt. But it's not the same Egypt over there in Northeast Africa. Read.
Again, with ships.
With what?
With ships.
So let's get what Egypt is. Come on. We're going to show you what it means that the Lord shall bring us back into Egypt again. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2.
Read.
I am the Lord, thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Go ahead.
Out of the house of bondage.
They call Egypt the house of bondage. So now what does bondage mean? Because it must seem like they speaking in code, right? Right? So look up what bondage is.
Getting close to each other.
What is bondage, Alex?
Making a friendship.
See? What is bondage, David?
It's like getting more close to each other.
Bondage. We're gonna get dive deep of what is bondage. You have a connection? We're gonna get it. Read.
Bondage, the state of being a slave.
What?
The state of being a slave.
So Egypt, the Israelites was in slavery. You understand? Now go back to Deuteronomy 28 and let's piece it all together. Because if somebody is bound, are they being closer? Are they free? No, they're slaves. So to be bondage, that means that they were slaves. Look. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Egypt is what? The house of bondage.
Right.
Read.
Again, with ships.
Who went into slavery in ships?
Bring it up.
African Americans.
African Americans and also the Hispanics too.
Right.
Because they took y'all from Spain.
Right.
They took y'all to Spain. It was, where's the right here. Look, this is the slave maps. What happened to our people. So they got people from West Africa, right? Brought them up to the Americas. Y'all see the arrows, right? This is what they did. And what they say, they trade what? Slaves for what? Beads and musket guns.
Like more advanced.
Beads and coffee. Yeah, that's what they say in school.
What they exchange for like beans,
They did trading amongst, this is the map. This is what, they took the slaves here, brought them here, and they took the slaves here from here. This is what they did to our people. So y'all people also went into slavery on ships. Read this. Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery again.
With ships.
Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold.
The original Egypt we won't see no more again. We went to the spiritual Egypt. Read.
And there ye shall be sold.
So when we got off the ships, where they have us? On plantations. They auction us off. You understand? We shall be sold.
onto your enemies.
Because why? Your friends won't pit friends in slavery. So what is the white man to us?
Masters.
Huh?
Like
He
masters.
said master. No. No. He's your enemy. That's what the Bible said. Read this.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen.
What does bond mean? Slaves. Slave men, read.
And bond women.
Bond women, slave women. Because that's what they did. When we got off the ships, they put chains on our necks and they sold us off. Look what they did to the Native Americans. That's what the conquistadors did to the Native Americans. When Christopher Columbus, right, with the 3 ships, the Nita, the Pinta, and the Santa Marita, right, when he came on this side of the earth, right, was y'all saying, hola, Christopher Columbus? No. What language was you speaking?
Spanish.
No. Spanish is the language of your oppressor.
Right.
You understand? So what language, who were you before slavery? We was the Israelites. We are the Israelites.
Right.
Pardon me. We are the Israelites. You understand? Give me Revelations 11. My bad. You know what I want, right? Because they say what? He shall bring us again unto Egypt, right? I'm going to show you that America is spiritual Egypt. Not only, anybody have a dollar bill? Come on. Don't worry, I ain't going to take your money. Let's flip this thing around, right? So, what y'all see right here? No, he said Illuminati. Come on, pyramid.
A pyramid.
Where's the pyramids from? Here you go.
Egypt. You from Egypt?
Egypt. America is spiritually Egypt. Read this.
The book of Revelation.
The Bible has all the prophecies we need to know who we are today and what we must do to get back to our Father. You understand? Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8.
Read.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually.
The great city this is referring to America. Read.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city.
Because they killed the prophets here. They killed 77 blacks in the transporter, and they killed 100 million. They killed 77 million blacks, and they killed 100 million Native Americans and Hispanics. During the transport, they was straight slaughter. 400 years for the blacks. What? How many years for the Hispanics? 600 years for y'all for the Hispanics. 14 Read.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city,
America,
which spiritually is called Sodom.
Sodom. You know what sodomy is?
No.
I'm gonna tell you what sodomy is. Homosexuality. What is America pushing here? Man could be with a man. A woman could be with a woman. This is identifying what? America. This is spiritually what?
Sodom and Egypt.
Because Sodom was a place. Egypt is a place. You understand? It is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Why? Because they had us enslaved, as slaves. And what? They are pushing homosexuality. Is homosexuality right? What benefit is it? You cannot reproduce. You cannot. There's no benefit. Think about it. Huh? You get nothing but doodle stains and what? And AIDS and HIV. What? There's no benefit. It's straight lust. Think about it. If they was pushing homosexuality 20 years ago, would you guys be here today?
Yeah. No.
No. Cause what? The whole population is population control. The whole population will be gone. That's the mindset what they push it in what? Our school systems. They push in the school system, you can be whatever you want to be. But how many genders is there? 2. But today's society is, how old are you? Damn near 14. Today's society, you could be a fish, you could be a cat, you could wake up, I want to be a dog, woof, woof. You could be whatever you want in this society. This society is not teaching our people what God has in store for us.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time. And finally, my brethren, be strong.